Yo. I was today years old when I realized that people Klarna their food. I don't know what type of poor money management you have to be in, that you're buying Morley's on layaway, but if you have to Klarna your food, you don't deserve the food. What kind of life are you living that you have to pay a £12 meal over the course of 3 months? That's insanity, bruv. You do not deserve the food. Go and have some cereal. Go and have some cereal. If anything, at this point, you're better off just having like one Rice Krispie a day. If that's how you know how to manage your food, because that is a shambles. That is a shambalizer shambles. To make things worse, some of you man are doing the Klarna for your food and only paying 1/3 of the payment. You are a brokey. You're a fucking brokey. You don't even deserve money. I don't think you even deserve money, and everyone deserves money in life, but you don't deserve money. What kind of nonsense is that? If you have to Klarna your food, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. If you have been put in that position before and you have fallen for the trap, you're a sucker in life. You're a chopper chops, man. You're a fucking chopper chop. About you want to Klarna chicken nuggets. What kind of tramp are you, bruv? You're a fucking tramp. I'm sorry, man. I don't care what anybody said. I don't care what kind of life crisis you're in. If you are Klarnaing your McDee's, if you're Klarnaing your Morley's, if you're Klarnaing your Burger King, if you're Klarnaing the Nando's, you're a sucker in life, man. Don't buy the Nando's. You don't need it. It's not by force. Have some cereal, drink some water, or have a 3-course meal in your dream. What kind of nonsense is that? Dickheads in life, blood.
Y'all really need to start using Klarna to get your groceries. Groceries are expensive, but I got all of this today for $55 because I used Klarna. So $55. I think the total was $222, and then I used the Klarna, and then I had a $5 coupon, and then it all came out to $55. So don't sleep on Klarna. It's not just for buying clothes or whatever else you use. You can use it on Instacart to buy your groceries. That's what I used it for. I just do the pickup method because I don't like them to deliver my groceries. I go and I pick it up. And it's easier for me to do it that way. I think it's $1.99 to do the pickup. For delivery, you know, they add on all those extra charges that I don't want to pay for. But for $55 today to pick up all of these things, that can help me a lot. So if you guys never thought about it, look into Klarna using Instacart to do your groceries and pay in 4 payments instead of using all that money at one time.
Shaming people for using Klarna and Afterpay to buy groceries ain't the flex y'all think it is. People out here struggling to survive. Like, what the fuck?
Y'all, please don't ruin this for the rest of us, man. Please. Okay, so y'all know Klarna, right? Klarna, buy now, pay later service. Essentially like layaways, like Affirm. What's some of the other ones? Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking. So Klarna said that they had a net loss of $99 million in the first 3 months of 2025. So from January to March, they have lost $99 million because people are not paying back their loans to Klarna. Okay, well, I don't know if that's a recession indicator, but I feel like it's a recession indicator. We should have definitely known some shit was wrong when they started to allow motherfuckers to finance a DoorDash order. I mean, bro, I've used these buy now, pay later services, and I've been able to get shit off of it. It's been great. I always pay these services back. But for the rest of y'all, I get it, bro. The food inaccessibility is real.
Just a note, this Klarna and DoorDash thing is pretty bad. So I see it akin to payday loans. So there's a reason why payday loans are illegal in a lot of states, because it's predatory lending. So you're talking about 300-400% or whatever interest on borrowing money. It puts you in a perpetual interest paying cycle. You never get out of it because all you're doing is paying interest. And not saying that's the same thing in terms of the rates, but I do think there's something there where like people get caught, they'll get stuck in making these payments. As soon as they pay one thing off, they're gonna have to get into another payment plan because they've taken money out of their normal money to pay for these items. And if we've gotten to the point where people need food and they can't afford to buy the food, then we need to give the food to the people. We need to start giving food away. We need to just give it to them, because this person is going to pay interest and delivery fees to get these groceries. And it just seems like an absolute waste. And I can picture the board meeting where they're discussing this partnership, like, oh, this will help people being able to buy the food. But there's nothing you can buy on DoorDash that absolutely warrants a payment plan unless Apple somehow is on DoorDash, or, you know, Delta is on DoorDash. Like, why would you pay in payments for food that includes delivery fees and interest? Okay, so if you would do that, it's because you need the convenience of delivery. If you need the convenience of delivery, you would just pay for the food. You wouldn't pay in a payment plan to take interest, because that makes the food in effect more expensive than it already is. And I don't see this going well. I don't know. That's just me anyway.
If you're using the Eat Now, Pay Later feature on DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever it may be, you shouldn't be allowed to have children. Your genes should not be able to be spread to offspring.
We shouldn't have more of you.
Niggas out here using Affirm for DoorDash for food. What have we come to? Niggas out here paying 4%, 5% interest on a number 3 from McDonald's. This doesn't worry y'all? And it be the same people. It be the same unsuspecting victims. You niggas are fools. You niggas see that you don't gotta pay all the amount right away and
You jump with glee.
You niggas jump with glee. You motherfuckers are the reasons why other countries view America the way they do in a negative light. You're the reasons why. I can't even think of other words and phrases and terms to refer to you guys. Because why? Genuinely, why? Now, if you are door dashing for, you know, like an event you're catering, and it comes out to be a lot of money, I still can't even defend you. Because why the fuck aren't you just catering the event? Why are you door dashing it? Does that not scream, I don't know,
Ghetto to you, my nigga? Door dashing
for an event? Like, I'm talking about, like, you just DoorDash 500. I don't think you could do that. I don't know why I'm bringing that portion up. But using Affirm, I don't know if it's Affirm, but I know that that's a pay later feature. If you're using Affirm for DoorDash, prayers can't even help you, bro. Prayers can't. Maybe you might need a lobotomy at that point. You might need a lobotomy.
If you have to put your DoorDash on Klarna, Diva, I have some news for you.
Y'all, how we feel about people being able to have a payment plan and use Klarna for DoorDash. Now, I don't know everybody's situation. I can't tell people what to do with their money. But I was like, well, one thing I could see is if you're a family without a car, you know, DoorDash does have the option. Well, I know for sure Uber Eats do. I'm pretty sure DoorDash does too. Have the option to get groceries. And I was like, I could see a family that's in a bad place right now being like, dang, it really would help me not to pay this $100, $200 for groceries all at once right now. Like, I could see it, but like, you ordering buy one, get one free Big Macs from McDonald's on a payment plan. I don't know. Some don't seem right. That's gonna mess something up.
If you're struggling, like most Americans, and you need some groceries, if you have Klarna is accepted at Sam's Club. Go ahead and get you some groceries. The more you know, you know?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, don't you fucking do it. To my college kids especially, I'm gonna tell you from one dummy to another. Dude, bitch, if it's not an emergency, sit your ass down. If I would have had this back in the day, the LAPD would have came and got me out of UCLA by my fucking neck, and I would have had a 150 credit score by the time they got done with me. And 10 years in prison. Sit your ass down. Take your ass to the dining hall. What they have there is fine. To the rest of y'all adults who are already late as it is on Afterpay and Klarna, this is not a sign. This is not a sign. Keep scrolling. Delete it. Don't.
So we got to talk about this one. So DoorDash just announced that they're partnering with Klarna, which is a buy now, pay later platform. And in my opinion, this is both good and bad. It's good because in these times, we all can agree the cost of food has skyrocketed. So I can see the use case for this. People who are struggling to afford everyday items, right? So when it comes to being able to feed your family for the night, if I'm short on cash, I would love to have the opportunity to spread those payments out over time. But where it gets bad is that this is just another form of debt. And the average American in this country already struggles with debt. Credit card payments, student loan payments, and now you could be behind on food payments? I don't know. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Let's talk about it in the comments.
Klarna them groceries. Yeah. Afterpay them groceries. Zip them groceries. Good morning, TT babies. How y'all doing? I ain't drinking no coffee this morning. I'm juicing right now. But Klarna them groceries. Go on them that cart from Insta, that Instacart. Get everything you need. Towels, tissue, even if it ain't groceries, as I was just naming. Klarna, that's what you Klarna. Don't get on there and Klarna no Gucci bag, no Coach bag, no Louis Vuitton bag, something that you really can't afford. Klarna the groceries. Fill up your house. Fill it up to the brim. Get your cases of water. Get everything you need. And you tip your Instacart. Why? Because it's included in the Klarna 4 payments. Don't ask me how I know what I know what I know. But just know I know what I know when I know what I know what I know. I'm telling you, it'll bless you. It will bless you. Pay it off in full. But your house will be full for the next few months. Especially in the age of where Trump just cut food stamps. Listen here. Klarna them eggs. Klarna that slab of ribs. That bag of chicken. Or packs of chicken. Your vegetables. Your seasoning. Your milk. Your cereal. Every necessity you need, you put it in that order. And you just pay it off in full. But that's all TT got for you. I just wanted to encourage you today. Don't be ashamed to do it. Be like Nike and just do it. TT love y'all. See y'all later.
People out here financing their groceries with Klarna, all right? Groceries, not a vacation, not even a PS5, groceries. That's where we're at right now. We're down horrendous, all right? Like, imagine checking out a Kroger, scanning your Klarna app, and thinking, yeah, I'll pay these bananas off in 4 installments. It sounds funny, but it actually says a lot about the economy right now. Food prices are up 28% since 2020. And a quarter of people using buy now, pay later are doing it just for food, not for a flex, not for a luxury, but just to make it through the month. Now, folks will say it's just smart budgeting, spread the cost, no interest. And yeah, that's one way to look at it. But here's the flip side. When day-to-day essentials need financing, it's usually a sign people are stressed thin. They are broke. They are hungry, starving. And the risk, it's easy to stack these little loans and wake up with payments hitting you every day. You didn't buy a house. You just buy hot Cheetos on credit, all right? This is why financial stress feels invisible until you look at stuff like this. It's not about whether BNPL is good or bad. It's about risk. If you manage it right, it helps you breathe. If not, it's a trap. And the scary part, most of these loans don't even show up on your credit report. That's what they call phantom debt. So the system might be under more pressure than we realize. So yeah, financing your groceries might get you through today. But the bigger question, what to say about tomorrow?
Has anybody heard about goddamn Klarna? The little app where you can goddamn go buy something. You make payments on it to pay it off. If you want to go buy a pair of shoes, you make 4 installments on that motherfucker, and then it's yours after the first payment. You know what I'm talking about? You know they're starting to do that shit with food now? Nigga, let me find out somebody got a goddamn installment on Texas Roadhouse, my boy. Nigga like, hey, boy, I took a shorty out about a month ago, boy. I done made that last payment on that dinner, boy. You hear me? I ain't even gonna lie. Tempting as it may be. Got a nigga up here trying to do some fine dining at Ruth Chris. Nigga finna, hey, put it on that Klarna card. Can you imagine a motherfucker being in a relationship with his old lady? And he trying to brag about some shit. Like, hey, goddamn, you tell me I don't do shit for you. Hell, I just took you to goddamn such and such last week, goddamn. And she gonna reply back, nigga, you pay that shit through Klarna with your broke ass, with your payment having ass on some food having ass. And then, of course, you know, it could be coming in handy for those single mothers out there who got a plethora of children. You know, she like, then mommy, we want something to eat. And she was like, well, you know what? I got about $70 on Klarna on my purchase power. Maybe I can go ahead and get y'all something to eat. and she'll post the food up on social media, and then they be like, I go hard for my kids. Hashtag. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's crazy, nigga making payments on a one topping pizza from Domino's. Medium.
What is going on? Like, you can pay Klarna in Walmart now? Is this what's going on in life? Everybody broke? We need, life rough. Like, we need to be splitting payments. Okay, Walmart. I mean, is it bad or is it good?
No, look, it's just PayPal in Walmart.
Yeah, because you would not think, right? I mean, okay.
While I'm in Walmart clearance shopping, I just want to tell y'all, don't ever let anybody stop y'all from making a way for your family. So I was on TikTok and this lady said she purchased her groceries through Klarna. Now, nothing really surprised me these days because times are hard. And I remember when I had my lights out, like I lost my job. I didn't have enough for my utility bill and my lights were out. I remember when I used to get food stamps, but the thing that really shocked me is the comments. So y'all are like, well, by the time you eat those up, then you got to get some more. I couldn't imagine layaway and groceries. Look, you got to do what you got to do. I try not to look down on people because I've been there, done that. And as crazy as it might sound, half of those people are probably struggling themselves, but it makes them feel good to leave those negative comments on someone else's post. So I say all of this to say, look, do what you got to do. You don't need approval from anybody. I don't care if it's applying for food stamps, going to a food bank, using Klarna, paying it off and getting more food on net. Just do what you got to do and don't worry about what nobody, and I do mean nobody, say.
If you're struggling, like most Americans, and you need some groceries, if you have Klarna is accepted at Sam's Club. Go ahead and get you some groceries. The more you know. You know?